Sergeant De Palma, is Chesapeake really going to enforce this law and locking up kids? I mean, with all due respect, this sounds excessive.
You haven't seen what I've seen out on the streets, you soft-boiled Hollywood powder puff.
All right, it was the butt of the joke for late-night comedians, a law prohibiting teens from trick-or-treating in Chesapeake. Tonight, city leaders put their heads together to figure out what to do with the law. And as 13 News Now reporter Robert Boyd found out, it's not a done deal just yet.
Trick-or-treating seems harmless, but in Chesapeake, there is a 50-year-old law in the books that takes it very seriously. If anyone over 12 years old is caught going door to door on Halloween asking for candy, they could face up to 6 months in jail.
The idea that we would put teenagers that age in jail was just a horrible thought, obviously, and it angered a lot of people.
On Tuesday, Mayor Rick West and the rest of City Council talked about changing this ordinance, which caught the attention of the national media as well as talk show host Jimmy Kimmel, who pretended to interview a Chesapeake police sergeant on his show back in October.
That's why when it comes to trick-or-treating, I support life in prison. You ever faced off with 3 Princess Elsas rampaging through a pumpkin patch, jacked out of their friggin' minds on pixie sticks?
It was embarrassing, and it was something that we certainly weren't doing, and it would seem somewhat unfair to be accusing us of doing it.
So now the city wants to eliminate the threat of jail time and instead make it a $250 fine if caught trick-or-treating over the age of 12, which the city says still wouldn't be enforced unless absolutely necessary.
Realistically, the only purpose of this ordinance is to give our police force the ability, if someone is creating mischief on Halloween, to do something about it.
But some city council members still questioned whether 12 was the appropriate age cutoff for such a beloved activity. So now the item has been tabled for another month for further discussion.
All right, Robert, in all the years, has anyone ever gone to jail for this?
Absolutely not, according to the mayor. No one has ever gone to jail for this. It's not really enforced, which makes this so frustrating for the city because they say they're being made fun of on shows like Jimmy Kimmel, yet they've never actually enforced this law, so they definitely want to get it off the books so they can stop being made fun of.
All right, Robert, thanks a lot. All right.